Namaste, Guten Morgen, hello, and it's a wonderful gathering today. My climate warriors, my friends, brothers and sisters, thank you for giving me this opportunity to be here today in front of you. Well, in the unprecedented times that we are here today, we are facing a lot of climate challenges. We are facing a lot of fury and political crisis, geographical crisis, and these unprecedented times, what will they need? Unprecedented solutions. My friends here, what kind of world do you want to see? Is the question. It's a big question for every one of us. What is the world that we want to see? And what are we doing towards bringing that world into existence? When we talk of technology, global cooperation, what are we looking at? Now, the global cooperation is, well, somebody asked me, I think yesterday, are you talking of multilateral trades? Are you talking of bilateral trades? Or what do you mean by global cooperation? It's a big statement to make. Now, global cooperation will happen only when you and I and everyone together comes on one single agenda, that is sustainable practices, and to make a world for my next generations to come. And that is global cooperation. It's not between the two countries. It is not between the two, some political parties. It is not within the country. It is one world and one nation that we want for the next generations to come and survive. And how do we do that? Now, that is a big question. How do we do that? Whether we bring technologies, whether we bring skills, we bring people, what do we do to do that? So what I foresee is that we bring, like my friend just now from South Africa, she said, we cannot do it without youth and women. But the youth is not attracted to the renewable energy space, to the clean energy space. Why? Why? That is a big question. Why? Because they feel that they are better off doing something else which will give them more money. So money is very important. We cannot leave out the money out of this whole agenda and the picture of the climate survival, right? Because each one of us, even this conference is funded, and that is why we are all here, right? So how can we make it more lucrative for the youth to come into this space? Because we are the outgoing leaders, and we have to welcome the incoming leaders to make this space a wholesome space for them to survive. And not just survive, but collaborate and innovate. And innovation happens when there is collaboration. And what kind of collaboration? And what kind of innovation? Today we are at a time where AI is the next, or rather is the big thing. Can we include artificial intelligence at every level to make it real, to make it affordable, to make it accessible, and to give you real-time insights? We can do that, right? So when we do collaboration, innovation, we bring AI, we bring sustainable technologies, we bring clean cooking, or you can even bring clean cooking with hydrogen, without hydrogen, and you can do it with batteries, without batteries, but you can do it with hydro. There are so many options, so many options. But going globally, yet remaining regional with what you have in your country as a resource is very, very crucial. How do we bring the local people and involve them, yet keeping them safe, secure, and stable is the next important thing, and that is where we lead with integrity. We lead with authenticity. And when we do that, what happens is we create a more equitable, just, and sustainable world. But now the question is carbon footprint and 1.5 degrees Celsius, and there are talks that we're going to miss that. Maybe we will miss that. It's okay. But can we do something to at least maybe not reach 2 degrees and just stay within 1.55, 1.6, 1.7? Even that if we can do, we are still giving hope to the next generation. We are still believing that, yes, there is a change that is possible, and my climate warriors, brothers, sisters, and friends, we have to do it together. And there's nobody else who's going to come out from somewhere and do it, right? It's between us to do it. And that is what we are here at Berlin Energy Transition Dialogue, to bring in all the world leaders here to understand how the economies can collaborate, cooperate, innovate to bring in something that is going to be sustainable, clean, affordable, accessible, and stored effectively, to give you the most efficient value chain that you need, and not just a supply chain. A supply chain has been something that has been there for so long. Like in these unprecedented times, we need a way to think differently. Out of the box is not the word, but something that you have not done till date ever before is the time to do it now. And we have to reduce our carbon footprint. I would not say eliminate or decarbonize completely, but right now what we need is reduction in our carbon footprint, because if we can do that, we can bring in more sustainability, we can bring in more effectiveness, and of course there are so many new technologies that are coming. Carbon capture is another way of doing it, carbon capturing, storing, energy storage. I mean, I've seen so many people talking about that. In fact, I also am from energy storage background. And then, of course, what we need to do is clean up completely. We have to clean up our technologies, we have to clean up our environment, we have to clean up the water and all the 5 elements of earth. That is something most important and the agenda now. And for cleaning up, we need to step up our game, to have more skills, to have more diverse and inclusivity. Now, with diversity and inclusivity, what I mean is having everyone together. Because together we are stronger, together we can make it, and together we can win the race. And now, this is our time, my friends here, everyone. This is our moment for not just a transition, but from a transition to a transformation. And let us break all the barriers we have of caste, culture, religion, nationalities, gender, age. We can break all these barriers together, and together we can create a more sustainable, green, clean, equitable, and just world where there is peace, prosperity, and happiness. And this is all going to be done by all of us. Thank you. Namaste.